What's up, everybody? My name is Gore Fluxtra, and they were reading Art of War by Sun Tzu. I feel sick. I don't know if I got the flu or I got something called the cold, but I feel sick. My throat hurts. I don't know why I raised my voice, but anyways, I'm going to talk in my normal voice somehow. I'm not going to use my high-pitched, funny voice, so yeah, I don't feel that great. My throat hurts. I got a sore throat, but that's not going to stop me from reading this book here, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. So let's begin reading. Alright. Where did we left off, huh? Where did we left off? Where we read laying plans and waging war. Now we're up to attack by stratagem. Where the heck a stratagem is? What's a stratagem? What in orangutan is a stratagem? What's a stratagem? I'm going to read this book. We're going to read this book here. Trying to get in the mood. Alright. Doing it well. Doing it well. Doing it well. Doing good. Read a book. Read books. They're full of knowledge. Books. Books are good to read. Good book. Art of War by Sun Tzu. Ignore the person talking upstairs. That's my dad. And by the way, my sister came from Colorado to visit us, but that's not going to stop me from reading this book. Anyhow, let's begin reading The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu said, in the practical art of war, the best thing of all is to take the enemy's country whole and attack to shatter and destroy. Destroy it is not a good. So too, it's not good, so too, it is better to capture a regiment, a detachment, or a company entire than to destroy it. Hence to fight and conquer in all the battles is not a supreme excellence. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. What does that mean? You gotta fight in order to break and destroy things. Maybe they mean hooking up traps like booby traps. Well, not booby traps. Otherwise, you're thinking about girls' fat breasts. Boobs. Awesome boobs. Anyhow, we're not talking about boobs. We're not talking about big titties. Fine ass big titty bitch. No. We're talking about Art of War by Sun Tzu. And no women, I don't know, that's kind of sexist. Or misogynistic. Don't say no women can watch this. No, you know better than that, Corey. You know better than that. Anybody can watch this video. Male, female. But there's only two genders. Yes. The president said so. Two genders. Anyhow, there's only two genders, and we're going to read this. If you're part of any other fruity nonsense, knock it off. Knock it off. Now let's keep reading. Hence the fight, conquer all the battles is not supreme excellence. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. This is the highest form of generalship is to bulk the enemy's plans. The next best is to prevent the junction of the enemy's forces. The next in order to attack the enemy's army in the field, in the worst policy of all is to besiege walled cities. The rule is not to besiege, so you need a wall. Donald Trump wants a wall. So we're going to build another wall to keep the Mexicans out. Anyhow, enough talking politics. Let's talk about this instead. Politics is offensive. Not enough talking about politics. Anyhow. Junction of enemies for okay. The highest form of generalship is to bulk the enemy's plans. The next best is to prevent the junction of the enemy's forces. The next in order is to attack the enemy's army in the field, in the worst policy of all is to besiege walled cities. Don't do that. We're building a wall. The rule is not to besiege walled cities if it can possibly be avoided. For preparation of manlets. That's right. Grow up, you manlets. Stop it with a brony nonsense. My Little Pony is for little girls. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic is not that great of a movie at all. Grow up. Yep. I'm starting to forget what I'm reading here because I'm trying to preach. Anyhow. Alright, that's highest in general. Alright, read that. Let me take this hat off. I do sit. Well, if I take my hat off, you're going to be staring at my bald forehead. That's too long. Alright. Let's get back in the reading game. Anyhow. Okay. Purchase manlets. We're already talking about manlets. You need to grow up. Movable shelters and various implements of war will take up 3 whole months, and in the pilling up of mounds over against the walls will take 3 months more. That's a long time. Let's do it now. Gotta do it now. Do it now. I'm sick and tired of waiting. Do everything now and do it as the best as your ability. Okay, Corey. I'm way too sick to be reading. I can't remember where I left off, and also can't remember what I'm reading either. Okay. Manlets, movable shelters, and various implements of war will take up 3 more months, and the pilling of mounds over against the walls will take 3 months more. Do it now. Get her done. That's your job. You got one job. Get it done. Don't be starting to say, oh, I should wait 3 months. Do it now. Get her done. A general man able to control the iteration. The general unable to control the duration will launch his men to the assault like swarming ants, with the result that 1/3 of the men are slain while the town will still remain untaken. Such are the disastrous effects of siege. Therefore, a skillful leader subdues the enemy's troops, without any fighting. But fighting is fun! He captures their cities without laying siege to them. He overthrows their kingdom without lengthy operations in the field. Why is it getting dark in here? With the forces intact, he will dispute the mastery of the empire, and thus without losing a man, his triumph will be complete. This is the method of attacking by stratagem. It is the rule of war. If our forces are 10 to the enemy's 1 to surround them. How much pages should I read? I'm sick. I can't read anymore. There's not a whole lot here. Alright. With forces intact, dispute master of the empire, and thus without losing a man, his triumph will be complete. That's the method of attacking by stratagem. It is a rule in war. If our forces are 10 to the enemy's 1 to surround it, if 5 to 1 and to attack him, if twice as numerous to divide our army into 2. If equally matched, we can offer battle. We can offer battles. If slightly inferior in numbers, we can avoid the enemy. If quite unequal in every way, we can flee from him. Hence, though an obstinate fight may be made by a small force, in the end it must be captured. Must be captured by the larger force. Now, the general is the bulwark of the state. Whatever a bulwark is, bulwark of the state. If the bulwark is complete at all points, the state will be strong. If the bulwark is defective, the state will be weak. There are 3 ways in which a ruler can bring misfortune upon his army. By commanding the army to advance or to retreat, being ignorant. I think that's how you say ignorant. Are you ignorant? We're not ignorant. We're not ignorant. Don't be ignorant. Be wise. You're all ignorant. No, you're not. Okay. Don't be ignorant. Ignorant of the fact that it cannot be obeyed. Cannot obey this is called hobbling the army. By attempting to govern an army in the same way as he administers a kingdom, being ignorant of the conditions which obtain his army, this causes restlessness in the soldiers' minds. By employing the officers of his army without discrimination, through ignorant of the military principle of adaptation to circumstances, this shakes the confidence of the soldiers. But when the army is restless and distrustful, trouble is sure to come from the feudal princes. This is simply bringing anarchy into the army and flinging victory away. Thus, we may know there are five essentials for victory. Number 1, he will win who knows when to fight and when to not to fight. When to fight and when not to fight. Number 2, he will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. Number 3, he will win whose army is animated by the same spirit throughout all its ranks. Number 4, he will win who prepared himself waits to attack the enemy unprepared. Number 5, he will win the military capacity and is not interfered with by the sovereign. Victory lies in the knowledge of these 5 points. Hence the saying, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need to fear you need to not fear. Not fear. Result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy not yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Alright, that was short. The next chapter is tactical disposition, but we'll stop right there because my throat hurts from reading too much. I'm sick, so hopefully I don't have diabetes or cancer, but who knows what I got. I got a cold or a flu or whatever it's called, so I'm being hit by the bubonic black blood plague, whatever the heck that is in medieval dark ages, whatever. See you later, everybody. Bye.